Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. I almost just died. Yeah, you can kind of see the cores moving his way down there. Yeah, didn't realise that baby zombies on chickens could get through there. But they can. Okay, so I finished harvesting all the stuff I need. I'm at level 30 now. Let's go enchant a diamond sword. And yeah, whilst we ride on down, I don't want to say, I was up here whilst it was nighttime earlier. And literally, I looked at all the lights down below, and you can really see, like, the difference it's made when I was like the last episode. Like, maybe we'll come back up here and do that towards the end if it ends up being nighttime, because honestly, it looked super cool. But yes, whilst we're riding down into the station, I do hope you're doing well. I know I am today. Oh, was an interesting one. I was meant to do some radio show today, but I couldn't because there was going to be nobody in the studio to let me in. So I instead went to the gym for absolute ages. I did aerobics, which is aerobics, just to ABBA music. Exclusively to ABBA music, even. It's, yeah, it was fun. Exhausting. Didn't expect it to take 2+ hours, but I had fun. But yeah, should we go with this rotten flesh, and then we can get in, we can get ready, we can get into scheming, planning, seeing if we can get some more stuff equipped, and then oh, I do have a funny story actually involving our little notebook song as well. Interesting stuff today, I admit. Even the villager's intrigued. It's like he's like, huh? What do you mean, interesting tales? Well, all will be revealed soon, do not fear. Can I really upload all of this to him in one go? There's no way. No, okay, well, we'll come back, don't worry about it. But yes, hopefully you guys are doing good. We are still waiting on our eggs to hatch. Of course, we've moved 2 of them to the coastline, see if that speeds them along. But yes, I've hit level 31 at last. Yeah, we got rid of loads of our stuff when we were, like, hitting stuff together on an anvil a while back. But I have never actually gone back up to the thing like I keep saying I would to get my levels up. But now, we can do what I meant to do episodes ago, and I think we've got an unenchanted diamond sword somewhere in here, right? I think we do. It should be. Yeah, here we are. So basically, plan is I want to get a really good enchantment on this so I can go and smush all of these together into a really good sword. Of course, that does wholly depend on what this gives us, but honestly, the axe might go bye-bye, depending on how good of an enchantment this is. So let's throw in the lapis first, and then the diamond sword, and level 30, Bane of Arthropods 4. See, because I'm getting other sharpness enchantments on it, I don't actually mind that too much, but I can go reroll if needs be. If I go and have something else stupid and unenchanted, like a book. Actually, a book could work. I'll pick up some more lapis as well. I've not got too much to work with, but we can cook. I should have it enchanted books. So I have. Where are my unenchanted books though? Come on, I knew I had them. Okay, but plan is we're gonna maybe just re-roll that. Because I think, look, Bane of Arthropods is cool, don't get me wrong. I think my being able to efficiently annihilate spiders in this game really is a worthwhile investment. However, Density 1, is that worth it? Or should I just... You know what, I'm going to okay, we'll take it. I have no idea what I can use that on, but let's roll again and knockback 2. So that'll probably be in addition to some other stuff, but we do already have a knockback 2 book, so if we get a good thing, if we get some sharpness on that, and knockback 2, that saves us having to put an extra thing on. So let's pull the trigger, and Bane of Arthropods 4, knockback 2. You know what? That works, in theory. It's actually kind of whack, but if we were to throw all of our other enchanted books on, that's where it gets a little bit interesting. So you can go in there, and do I have anything else in here? Oh, sharpness. I'm sorry, sharpness 3 and mending wasn't immediately put up next to... Because context, all the swords down here are meant to be, you know, smush them together to make a mega good sword. And I was just like, yeah, no, let's just not put that on. Yeah, Fire Aspect 2 is already there. Let's have a quick skim. I don't think I can do much with that sharpness 1 book, but I'll move it down just in case. But wow, I'm gonna, genuinely, let's do some anvil shenanigans, see what we can get. Because I don't think that this will work, but yeah, no, so that is how it is. But I'm sorry, holy moly. What the flip? Still, this is actually looking quite good. So, again, we throw this on, and then see, the cost is going to increase. I'll admit, it's going to get a bit eye-watering the longer we go on. But I mean, I could. Okay, enchantment cost. I'm just seeing what's the cheapest to do. Yes, it seems the more stuff I've got on, the worse. Should I go? Nah, smash these 2 on last. So let's get the big painful bit out of the way. Let's wait. Oh, I can't have Smite on at the same time. That's interesting, that. I actually didn't know that, I'll admit. But sure, I guess we can get Unbreaking 3. That's kind of helpful if you think about it. Then let's go throw on Fire Aspect 2, right? That I said before, that's an enchantment I always like. Looting 2 to go make it just a bit higher, and then to put that on is 13 levels. Now, we have actually just used up every level we have, but throw that on. pretty alright thing, in my opinion. Oh, wait, hang... Where's the sharpness? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't have Bane of Arthropods and sharpness on the same sword, can I? Wow, wow, we were... Wow. Wow, that's... I mean, interesting sword. I'll carry this around. Like, it feels like for regular use. This is maybe for one-on-one enemies, but if I want to cook something alive, this seems quite... It's speaking to me, but I'll throw these back in. Huh. I really should make a more efficient XP farm, because that's going to take forever to get back. Maybe I'll put a quick farm design to do, and I might build something like that off camera, who knows. But wow, I guess we could go try it out on some cows. I have actually just run out of steak, so I'll eat this random wasp potato I got from a zombie before. You know, should we see how efficient this sword is? Just out of interest, because this could maybe have a different little purpose. We'll call it the cow harvester for reasons soon to be discovered. So, one hit and you will die, right? I would really hope that's the case, because otherwise this is going to be kind of annoying. Oh no, okay, so I gotta come back for seconds? Oh, I'm not sure how I like that. I mean, so I get this guy, and again, oh, cooked beef. Again, let's just run around and hit a few of them. Not too many, just a couple. You know, a bit of flames, and I think one more hit. And then we'll just see what that leaves us with. If that gives me some steak, I'll be happy. We'll come back, make some more cows. Oh, what an awfully efficient way of doing things. I think a villain in a movie. It's like, what do you mean I just got 16 steak off that? I barely showed up and did anything. Well, the wildlife I'm going to keep safe, though, for the time being. I think having the notion of some cows just happily roaming free next to all this is kind of... It's funny in my head, so, you guys do what else. No! You just got over the fence using my bloody knockback. Wait, can I knock you back? Oh, maybe not. Maybe he was... Look, we'll put him out as 19 cooked steak, though. You have to admit, it's kind of pretty good. Okay, duly noted, this sword. I'll put you in there for the time being. Maybe that could be our harvesting sword, and if some spiders happen to come and hit us... Yeah, I'm hoping that was actually a fumble on my end, but hey, sometimes we just have to roll with it. Now, where are we this episode? Back in here, yeah, so we worked on this last time, actually. It's a little restaurant area. I just quite like how it is. I feel as though going for a resort vibe, it really does. It kind of screams, yeah, we need this. Now, there's two things that I can work on today. I can work on the little kitchen area in there that I want to have. I just think having a door that goes back into a mini kitchen with whatever could be like nice, quaint, extra stuff. Could also function as a rest area rather than having a bed out on the beach, which, to be fair, having beds here would kind of... maybe, we'll see. But the other one that I'm kind of more excited for is this jetty. Yeah, so, basically over there we've got a port. This is just a stretch of slabs, really. There's not all too much to it. Speaking of throwing a bed down on the beach, we will do that here. But yeah, honestly, it's not the craziest thing in the world. It's just, you know how some places just have a thing that you can run along and then jump into the water with? Yeah, we'll build one of them. I think over there was spruce, so honestly, I'm game to use oak for that. I don't know, I sometimes just think, you know, like, sometimes, at least in my head, right, I'm quite averse to using oak. If only because, oh, everyone uses oak for everything. But it's like, at the end of the day, people use oak because oak looks good. And I'm going to use some oak because it looks good. So yeah, let's mix it in here. And then, ooh, so where's the center of this? It would be these three, right? Yes, oh, no, we don't want any of that. But we actually want it suspended. It's part of the charm. But then, I don't know, is 3 wrong, right? I don't know, it feels a bit thick. I just want a little platform you can run on and go whoosh, and you know, hypothetically if you're in Minecraft then get sufficiently refreshed by the ocean water, but actually, you know what? Let's go make it a little lopsided. Let's save ourselves some slabs, do a bit of this, and then maybe we can afford to do that. the budget for this ain't the highest, is it? But yeah, let's just extend it out a little bit, and I don't know, I feel as though this could be pretty alright. We could actually... How far do I want this? I feel as though... Maybe 1 more, 2 more? I may have made a few more slabs than I actually needed, to be fair. I don't know, do I want to double up on this? Do I not? I will. I will, for one very specific reason. I'm thinking we can really get creative with some lighting on this beach. Some of the beach is just torches at the end of the day. I'm thinking, let's take some notes from further that way and actually put in some lanterns on either side of this, just to really, like, make it nice, make it illuminated. So that would be... Ooh, where would we stick them? I don't think... Oh, we could stick them on the end. You know what? I'll stick them on the end. Or, ooh, Okay, sorry, I'm thinking of practicality in Minecraft. No one's actually going to use this for this. I'm just trying to be accurate and pedantic. If I stick them on the end, that kind of restricts people from jumping off this way. It kind of locks you in. If I stick them maybe more back here... yeah, you know what? Let's go get some glowstone, and I'll think on that. That's really annoying me in the way that it shouldn't, but it's like... It's like, I don't know, where do I stick them? At the end where it would make aesthetic sense, or in the middle where it would make more practical sense? Or nowhere. Or I could have them overhead. Ooh, I could have it overhead. Ooh, how do I make a redstone lamp? How do I make a redstone lamp? My brain is thinking, and it's saying, there's potential in here for this to be aesthetic as fuck. So, bear with. But whilst I do this though, and have a little bit of a side objective, I will get this wheat as well for the cows. Yeah, I found out something interesting today. So I mentioned it before. You know how we've got a No Box song over there, Kanden by Kenshi Inezu. I've said repeatedly, one of my favourite songs of all time. Well, you may have heard me previously mention in some episodes that I have a lifetime subscription to stats.fm. Basically, you import your Spotify data into it, and it tells you what your most played is in like... Basically, it's like year-round Spotify Wrapped, basically. And yeah, I was just browsing through it before because I was bored on the tram, and I found out that it actually shows who the top listener of a song is within the last 4 weeks and 6 months. And I was like, huh, okay, I've been listening to certain songs more often than others. Let's see if maybe I, just maybe, had the top spot on any particular song. Because if it's a song that's been out for ages, I really never do stand much of a chance. I take an odd amount of time to get into music, where it's like, I'll get into it, but sometimes I'll be late to the party, and again, on an app like that, the longer you're listening, the more you're rewarded, which makes sense, let's be real. So, imagine my surprise when I boot up the listing for Camden, and I found out, last 6 months, I'm the #1 listener. Worldwide, at least, as of on stats.fm. Yeah, it's me. It's like, eh? What? Did I miss something? Or is this an accident? I was like, no, apparently I am actually the #1 listener, which I just, again, because I really like that song. It's like, you know, cool, man. I'm happy for myself that's the case. It's go me. I get bragging rights for that really one simple job, and I fumble it. I get to into my stories. What can I say? This is all I need for that, right? Yeah, I've had a different bit of a plan. Maybe I'll play it at the end to celebrate. But yeah, #1 listener worldwide, at least in terms of stats.fm users, for the last 6 months, which I think is pretty good. I don't remember the exact figure off the top of my head, but it was quite close. The other guy was only 200 minutes behind me, which is like, I say that like it's only, very close, but it's like, you gotta think 200 minutes when it comes to listening to a 4-minute long song is like, I'm 50 plays ahead of that man, and I mean, how many days is there in 6 months? Like 180. So it's like, oh. Oh. Alright, well, let's get to putting this in then. I have a plan, I have a scheme. The scheme is gonna be as following. Let's build a sly little, rather than have it be some particularly advanced high-tech thing, why not instead just have a little lamp in the middle, which again, because we're building it like this, would line up here. I think that honestly does work. And then if I'm thinking from this side we can afford to put that, but if I flick that, that's on. You see the vision? Maybe we could I think maybe we bring it these in a little bit. So let's put this out. Thank you. And then do a bit of that. It's kind of reminiscent of the other one we've built, to be fair. Really? That's fine. You're lucky I've got one more. Okay, never mind. I actually have clinically prescribed brain damage. I don't know what that was, but I felt the IQ physically leaving my body as it happened, I will say. And now let's do this just so I can say it's nice and connected. I could... Nah, I kind of like the idea of being able to swim under. We'll just have it be solid there, just because... I don't know. Like, you think I build according to like a specific like plan and scheme? Nah, vibes primarily. But I don't know, I kind of like that. I think that achieves the thing without having the issue of... Because the initial plan was like, glowstone on a stick here, glowstone on a stick here, and maybe at the end as well. But I don't know, I kind of quite like that. I'm not sure, do I like that design better or the other design better? You know what? I'm gonna go make another one. Why, like, go, ooh, let's reposition it, see how it looks now. I can just make two. I can just make two, and then I can literally compare them side by side. I mean, that is literally where the phrase side-by-side comparison comes from. It's what it's meant for. But before I do, hello my cows. Hello my cows, who have forgiven me for the previous, whatever one... previous incident before, an unfortunate slip of the hand, we'll say. And yes, thank you, wonderful, wonderful. Enjoy your wheat. Please make more children, and I will come back to barbecue you all rather promptly in the future, perhaps at some point. Okay, wow, we actually used up all of the. I did not expect that. I thought there would at least be a few missing, but no. Wow, what are you looking at? You want to get barbecued? You better not. So far, we got 7 left over. I mean, we could maybe do a boost stream, but what's the fun in that? Nah, I don't want those guys to be running out of pen space, man. I like them. I like them. And actually, ooh, that villager over there is going to have reset, so I'm gonna go over and say hi to him. Also, maybe we can give a quick check on the turtles. Like, they've got to hatch soon, right? Surely. And then we'll do music on board, run back, and we'll compare. But yeah. Oh, there is another thing though. Yes, at least as of recording today, my family holiday is officially booked in. I may have said that. No, I'm trying to think. Did I say this in the episode I recorded last night? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I was floating, like, saying we might be. But yeah, it's all officially booked in. We're going on a. Are you gonna level up, or are you like barely short of doing that? Huh? No. Good, so I can get 3 glows. Oh no, a glowstone for 3 emeralds. Wow, that's a scam. You were scamming me. Ooh. Okay. Do we know it if I want emerald pearls? Actually, that's kind of helpful. But let's go see any sign of turtles, any signs of turtles hatching. But yeah, as of recording today, before I forget, was the Samsung Unpacked event. In case you don't know, I'm like Team Samsung when it comes to mobiles, all the way. I used to be Sony, I still am, but they just, you know what I mean, they can't really compete because they don't got the user base, but I'm Team Samsung and have been for like a few years. And yeah, I was watching their Unpacked event because, yeah, they had a promo where if you signed to like register interest for whatever they announced today, which was like not a secret at all. Like everyone knew it was going to be the new folding phone. They just give you a 50 quid voucher to use on the store, and I was like, okay, I'll register this. But anyway, I mean, I was in the gym after I finished my ABBA aerobics for God knows how many hours. So it's getting like 3 o'clock, I think it started. But yeah, they sent me an email like, hey, surprise, the live streams for folding devices. And I was like, oh my god, really old. So I tuned in, I watched it, I was kind of sad, and I was like, oh, okay. And like, you know how most of those events, they're like really stretching it thin? It's like, yeah, Samsung, I honestly, get me on that stage, I could probably present it in a more fluid and engaging way. Like, it was... I understand they need to appeal to, you know, corporate investors and stuff, so they get that seed money or what have you. However, oh my god, it was the driest thing I've ever seen. But I was watching it because it's, I think I've said before, if I've just got something to watch whilst I'm at the gym, it's, it keeps me on longer than if I didn't have anything to watch. It's just, if there's something to watch, I'll put it on, because it makes me exercise more, and it did, to be fair. It made me stay on for like 5 extra minutes, which, like, when it comes to me at the gym, that's like a while. Especially when I've been in there like hours. So, yeah, imagine my surprise when I'm going through, and it looks alright, to be fair. Again, I think I've said on the channel before, my current phone is a Samsung Fold 2. So you know the first one that had all the issues where the outside screen is dead small, if you peeled off the screen protector on the inside it'd break, all that stuff? Yeah, I got the one after that where they fixed most of it, but that thing's getting like old. And I was watching it and I was like, okay, I'm literally here because you're giving me £53, and there's like a 2% chance you might convince me to buy this, and then I shit you not, it was as if they were reading my mind. Because I know they always do like exclusive little calls to the phones, right? And I'm sat there, I'm zoning out, I'm on my CrossFit trainer, I'm having a grand old time. And they're like, oh, and our exclusive colour this year is mints. Like, as in chemist mint. And I was there, and I was like, wow, that's awful. And then they showed it, and I was like, okay, never mind. Never mind. Glory to the Samsung Empire. I understand exactly what you freaks were going for. I'll take 15. Well, not at that price, will I? But you know what I mean? It was like, okay, never mind. So now I'm here, and I'm like, you've got all these little promos on, and it's like, should I? Because it's like, again, my current phone is like, it's just old. Thank you, I needed a piece of cobblestone. Little did he know, he fell directly into my trap. Shit, I forgot to make the lantern. I really am getting distracted. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of sat here and I'm like, because they've got all these opening pre-order bonuses on, so it's like, if you trade in a phone or a tablet, you get a flat amount off plus whatever value is. Stuff like that. A lot of discount codes and stuff too, to like push to buy it so it looks better on their earnings report. And it's like, I don't know. I really want the mint gold phone. So I looked up when it'd arrive, and it would arrive literally just before we went on holiday. But it's like, I don't know, do I trust myself with a brand spanking new phone whilst at sea? And this is me we're talking about, me and my motor capability functions, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I was hearing Death Note music, I was like going over it in my head, it's like, no, I can't give in, it's exactly what they want. And on the other hand, it's like, I don't know. It's like 3 times smaller than my current one. And also they give you like 512 gigabytes for the price of the base model if you order it dead soon. And it's like, listen, my phone says like low space warning to me at least like 3 times a day. So it's like, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure, did I say in my Comic-Con vlog? I was like, this phone used to be so good at vlogging with, but we've moved so far beyond what this phone is capable of. Primarily because it's space, but also it just looked a bit crunchy in the Comic-Con one. I'm not sure if you guys noticed or saw, but I did, and I was like, maybe I'll have to... What the fuck is that noise? Mate, I'm having a moment with my guys. I'm telling them about my ill-informed, easy susceptibility to, you know, consumer purchase tactics. And being rudely interrupted by whatever the flip that is. Unless it's a dolphin, in which case, oh my god, hi, I love you, come on over. Konnichiwa, namaste, my son. Circle which... Okay, we're gonna blame the noise for that one. Is that... Am I stupid? Or maybe... really, really clever? No, it's stupid, it's stupid. It was always stupid. Good to know. Wait, oh, can I silk touch you? No, that noise in Minecraft is like never gonna give you your item back if you unless you have silk touch. And this time it's like, no, you can have your thing back just fine. It's like, please do not do that. My heart is not built for this. My heart cannot manage this. Please do not do that. Thank you. Do I want that there? Nah, I'll stick it on the top. I'll stick both of these on the top actually before I wrap up. And then we can so then I can get a true aesthetic assessment. Yes, that's a sense. If you fell in the water, we were going to have words, so be proud of the fact you didn't. But also, it means it's just hidden from view, isn't it? Or is it? Maybe on the back wasn't such a bad choice, but which one do I like? Because that one, I don't know, it feels simple, and this one, to be fair, part of me's thinking, what if I just invert them? So that one becomes that style, that one becomes this style. That kind of like, actually would make... Okay, why did it launch sideways with a force of like 1,002 Chinese children? What? Why am I using that as a measurement? That's not even a measurement of speed. What? Look, Okay, listen. I'm just gonna say Jesus took the wheel for that one. I don't know. Maybe that's one of those quotes that will age like a fine wine, like people saying sus before Among Us came out. Or what was the other one? Sigma? No, what was it? There was a YouTube video doing the rounds, and it was like a currently popular phrase. And it was like, wait, if I stuck daylight sensors on these, I'd be the coolest motherfucker alive. Next time. Okay. Look, what did we do this episode? I put some slabs down and made some lanterns, but damn if they aren't aesthetic lanterns. I really am liking how this place is turning out, I'll admit. Might do some more of the glowstone on sticks thing I did over that away's kind of the jungle hideaway next to the other beach I did. I feel like that could be kind of fire. But yeah, I am actually going to wrap this one up soon. I'm going to go see how those turtles are doing, and I'm going to idle near them as well, just to get their little internal timers ticking up. So, you know, they know it's go time. It's time to wake up before I hit episode 200. But yeah, there is a reasonable chance that episode will in fact go out whilst I'm away, which is honestly fits this channel. I say it a lot, but like the channel's always just slightly askew. So when I say something like that, it's like in my heart, it's like, yeah, that just sounds about right. I've also followed these balance before I do. Why not? I'll give you a bit more content, a bit more bang for your buck, if I can find the right farm. I need to kill these other 2 farmers, man. Or retrain them, but killing them sounds more fun. If I just thank you, Konnichiwa Komedasai, delicious. I will now be leaving. Like, we're completely drowning in emeralds, just walking up to them and doing that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's wild. Let's get rid of that now I think about it. How delicious. I've got to do a song. I'll maybe record this. I could do back-to-back episodes of this in terms of recording. Because obviously I need to pre-record for being on holiday, so I could do 2 songs next episode. At least I record it. Usually I don't. We'll have to see, we'll have to check. But, turtles, how are we doing? How are we doing? Yeah, I don't think they were loaded in, because again, that pumpkin and melon farm would be way more fully grown if it had been loaded in whilst we were doing work over that a ways, but how you doing? Nothing? You're doing nothing. Can't say I'm surprised. Tut. Well, I think on that event, shall we end this one for real now? I think we should, but I'll do it whilst idling near these guys so they hurry up. So yeah, if you have enjoyed, then do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It just lets me know you want to see more of this and all that good stuff, and also just makes YouTube push it out more. I think the main reason why YouTube likes sticking this in people's up next is because it knows the people who stick around for the full thing really do enjoy it, and it's your little interactions that make sure that is the case. But yes, I'm going to wrap this one up for now. I might live stream after I record the next episode of this, I don't know, or we'll see what the vibes are saying. But yeah, until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.